good life, and so we reconnected. It's all good. Another thing from my past came here tonight, and before I start my set, I would like to let you guys know that when I started out as an actress years ago, I went to Wright State University, and there was a young gentleman there named Uncle Dow Thomas. Uncle Dow, can you come up here, please, for just 1 second? Dow and I, let's give Dow a hand, please. Dow and I played Romeo and Juliet in 1979, and so we wanted you guys to see, or I wanted you guys to see what Romeo and Juliet would have looked like had they lived. Thank you, Dow. That was so funny, he just showed up tonight and I just had to do that to him. I am the oldest of the divas, that's right. I am like the diva den mother. And they're my little scouts. And being good little scouts, I took them on a field trip the other day. Yes, we went to the Todd. Anybody know what the Todd is? It's a porno shop, okay? Because all good little divas need to be prepared, don't you think? Now, as Catherine told you, I played a dominatrix in a movie, but, sir, it was a comedy, okay? Not a porno. The little freak over there is just like, really, I mean, licking his lips and stuff. It was a comedy, okay, comedy. Yeah, but we'll talk later, anyway. So I didn't think anything could shock me, but I walked into this place and saw all kinds of things. Do y'all know what a bullet is? Well, it isn't something you put in a gun. I know, ew, right? Ew. I am the oldest diva, as I said. I am 54 years old. Let's give it up for being 54. Thank you. And no plastic surgery yet. I'm not above it though, you know, but I'm thinking maybe it's better to look old and human than one of these brat dolls with all lips and no face. So I'm just going with the natural look because I think it can be sexy at any age, don't you, ma'am? See, this is what you have to look forward to. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I know you're scared. It's okay. So next year, actually, well, in less than a year, I'm going to be an official senior citizen. Yeah, 55. I get 10% off at Ross on Tuesdays. Woo-hoo. That's what I'm talking about, right? Senior party pack at Movie Co. Party on. So I started looking on the internet. Well, hey, what else can I get? You know, what are the other little perks? And I'm, you know, surfing around there, and I see that Jiffy Lube gives 10% off if you're 55 or older. And I'm thinking, Jiffy Lube? I should be offended. As a menopausal woman, I don't need lube, thank you very much. And if it's in a Jiffy, not interested. Yeah, I'm not a cougar. I mean, I know I could be, right? And I am seriously thinking about it because my boyfriend actually broke up with me this morning. So give it up for me for being here tonight with a broken heart. But I did retail therapy and I got new shoes. So. Right? I mean, when you're sad, you shop. Am I right, ladies? That's what we do. If I could make a living doing that, people, I would not be right here. Okay? I don't mean to be a buzzkill, but this is a real buzzkill. I have 3 children, and they all live with me. Oh yeah, it puts a damper on, you know, your sex life and stuff. I have a 17-year-old boy. Oh, Mom, where's the car keys? My girlfriend's sleeping over, so I need some money. We're out of condoms. Where's the bong? And my middle daughter's going to be 15 tomorrow. No, not that boyfriend, this boyfriend. You don't listen to me. Where's my allowance? I need to go to the mall. That doesn't match. And an 11-year-old who just has like little budding hormones. Texting, bored, slouching. Oh no, you didn't. I've got PMS. Oh really? Well, I'll see your PMS and I'll raise you one hot flash. Beat that, you little bitch. It's called a hormonal flush. It beats 3 of your little jackass glasses any day. It does. You know, it's like aliens have come from another planet and abducted my 3 beautiful little children and left me with 3 assholes. Seriously. But a friend of mine said to me, and I thought this was very good advice, that if you treat your teenage children as though they were retards, that you never really get mad at them. You know, would you get mad if your Down syndrome child, couldn't do your calculus? I don't think so. Right. How about a cerebral palsy kid? Would you go, would you move it? You're in my way. So why do we expect teenagers to have rational thought? Not going to happen. It just isn't. I do feel like a teenager again now that I'm out in the dating world, because I'm still lying and I'm still sneaking around. Only now, instead of doing it to my parents, I'm doing it to my kids. Yeah, Mommy's going to book club. Yes, again. Because I read really fast. I'm going to tell them the truth, right? That Mommy needs her little hoary slut time, okay? Can you understand that, kids? They don't get that. They really don't. No, they don't want to know about that. And kids with their parents are like, my mom doesn't do anything like that, right? I talked a little about my son, the stoner. I'm so proud of him. Living with him has been a real trip. It's opened my eyes. And the thing is, he's just like me, only with testosterone. So it's really a very scary experience raising him. Because I have kind of a big mouth. Did you notice? Yeah, here you are. Give me a microphone, and I'm talking to you. Okay. But I have 2 daughters that are adopted from China. And when you're a biracial, anybody have any biracial things going on in their family? You do? Okay, so you know that people feel like they can come up to you and say anything. Like, are you going to tell them they're adopted? Well, I thought I would, seeing as how they're Chinese and I'm not. And one day, my little one was having a big wobbly fit in Walmart, and things are flying out of the cart, and I'm so embarrassed. I'm trying to get out of there, and this woman comes up to me and she taps me on the shoulder and she goes, "She is so adorable. Where is she from?" From hell, lady. Okay, right now she's from hell. And just then, my adorable little girl went like that. And I said, "It means the same thing in Chinese." My favorite one was, "What was it like having sex with a Chinese guy?" It was great, but an hour later, horny again. That's a small penis joke. And speaking of small penises, we want to thank Tony Gadd. Speaking of penises, we want to thank Tony Gadd for coming up on stage. And it was so nice of him to be a part of our show tonight. The first penis on stage, and me as the newly single cougar, I'm very excited about that. And also, he will be performing many favors for me after the show. So that's kind of exciting. Lots to look forward to. Yeah. So anyway, I said I'm back in the dating world, and it's very bizarre. I met this guy, and I thought everything was going really great, but he was a bit of a freak. He wanted me to pretend that I was a certain Hillsborough County middle school teacher, and he was any 14-year-old boy. No, not doing that. Well, speaking of teachers, my son came home from school the other day and informed me that a blowjob was not sex. I said, "Really? Man's second best friend? Not sex?" Well, son, I think it is. And to clarify that, I proceeded to tell him how you can tell if what you are doing is actually having sex. It involves your naughty parts. And they're either being kissed, licked, sucked, caressed, fondled, stroked, poked, stimulated, saturated, or ejaculated. It's sex. Thank you. Now, do you have any math homework? And speaking of blowjobs, one of my favorite subjects, I mean, you know, keep a man happy, lady, it's the gift that keeps on giving. That's all I'm saying. I was watching HBO the other night, their porn light hour, you know what I'm talking about? And there was a woman who was giving a class on how to give a blowjob. And I'm thinking, I could teach that class in one word. Listen. Men make sounds. They're called clues. Get one. If he sounds like woo, you're gonna want to change your maneuver. But if he sounds like and he's doing you're on your way to a happy ending. We all love happy endings, don't we? We do. So I'm looking for my happy ending. Not happening, obviously, tonight, but some friends got me to look on the internet, you know, for internet dating. I'm like, oh God, great. So I start, you know, looking them up. www.thisisjustabootycall, nothing real or lasting, you'll never hear from me again.com. Not my thing, except for research purposes. And they had one that was in maturesingles.com. How about immature singles? How about that? That would be me. There was even stdfriends.com. Yeah, because people with herpes need love too. Well, not from me, okay? I'm like one of 3 people who got out of the 80s without that little souvenir, okay? I like it that way. Thank you. Thank you. That is the gift that keeps on giving, let me tell you. It really is. And the other website I looked at was seniorfriendfinders.com. I think I could find seniors on my own. Just go to the Publix aisle, to the cereal aisle, in front of the bran flakes. Seniors, right? All seniors. That's why I prefer to meet my men the old-fashioned way. Hanging upside down from a pole while he's stuffing a 20 into my G-string. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. If you've enjoyed my set tonight, please look me up on my website. It's www.nottoooldtotreatmeliketheslutthatatam.com. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you my new blowjob joke, if you'll just indulge me for a minute. Because I love talking about blowjobs. I don't know why that is. People think that the vagina rules the world, but that's not true. It's the mouth, right? Because of the blowjob. And if you look at me, people, these are not wrinkles, they're stretch marks. Okay, I guess you like that. I'll leave that in. Thank you. It is my honor tonight to bring to the stage a good friend of mine who is a regular member of the Got Jokes improv troupe. She can be seen all over the Bay Area and all over New York City doing her fantastic stand-up. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Sharon Gabourey.